I see the journey now, the preparation, indications of how the discipline frees the soul from vanities. Now I roll Islamically, I control me for freedoms. I know this through kinesis of believing. Narcissism, harm children open to it. The pain a catalyst that forms addiction to deforming. I was one of those belief-flawed kids, so the poor kid is not reminded of the child. Brutalized, demoralized, desperate because no one come to rescue. Overcompensating to get through, live a life of not that victim, huge human. Couldn't and can't escape this, the pain insists the victim stick to it. Identifying as anything else than the innocence that caught the hell. Relying on the God you plot and construct, you worship your image. To not be the insulted soul, the lack of love rots, everything is finite, so this needs maintenance. You become your idol's slave, a human decays, now you live afraid. How can confidence for what to come be fed from this basis? Basis is craved. What made me, all the detail, what does it entail? I feel the intel, made well. Even though actions and words said I'm nothing much, my structure argues non-stop. Look how much we love you, love, because of the love that put the love that drives us to keep you the love conscious of. Expect this norm. Through my pursuits to make truer point of view of able, I learned a human staple is what graced you makes you grateful. It leaves no room for the pain they aim to ingrain in you. Learning tool of what to avoid, what not to be like, to realize you values you in spite of your trauma's lies. You were never abandoned. What drove you to manage challenge? Clamber to emancipate from pain you somehow knew was wrong, not fair, strange. Look, you're saying it, according to the vanity's coping strategy standard. I'm the gladness of what fortified my design for birth. This is why I disappear to in worship. The more I remember what tends us, is the more I'm conscious of the sender of the stuff stuffed, bringing with lust to love us, the inventor of what mends us. The facts of where I'll end up comes from how I'm here, love. I disappear when I remember Allah. I sense my Rabb through all the art. In all the worlds I'm yet to be conscious of, symbiotic maintenance, from tiny to immense, micro and the macro. It all says the same. I'm made from the form by the same that made the made. I escape from me in thinking about the king, the mover of the order I'm according to. A beauty too, service in the servitude. It's the beautiful to beautify. I don't want to amplify my I. That's a limit to my small mind that will terrify me. I don't want to be my means. I'm limited by the possibility put there by limited beings. Mind hacks ruining my expanse. My expanse cannot be contained by man. Limited man cannot expand beyond his average experience. I focus on Allah instead and sense potential in my fed faith. By the perfection that made his loving creation. My whole life was for not to be limited by my ego pollution interrupting the clarity of the connection with Rabbil Alameen. What I think is me is a mind-designed feed that will have its limits, and I'll limit me to those limits. I prefer faith instead. Clear my mind of ideas and just worship the only power behind my breath. Now my souls will expand beyond what I told him was a human. I understood, now I overstand. This man in view, copper-colored killer of pathogen, beyond what I thought I belonged to. Looking forward to meeting new mutations, only bound by the confidence born by my faith in the Creator I erase myself for. My origin is from the King of all this brilliance. I let my intelligence talk in faith. Let my brain relate, clear itself of what is stated and leave me free to be, from Rabbil Alameen. And let that show me my real being, beyond the average that scares children away from their truth. We know from where we came. We are more than the coping mechanisms that imprison us when we disconnect from Allah. Because some disconnected from Allah, convince the gullible they are ugly, trusting because we only know love. So we love we, believe in everything, knew no evil. So-called self-help constructing some you-related idol and hope to cover the scars from moments that had us forget from where we are from. And what made us? The lesson in the pain. We know what pieces. Look how wonderful we are. Not limited by the limits dictates avatar. By the grace of the wonder. Allah.